because my husband wrote that legislation. So I want to thank you for bringing that up, because we had a lot of small businesses who did well under everything you said, so there's no need to repeat it. But what I think is absent now, because in that area we've gone backwards, so to speak, that we don't have people in this room that have access to the type of capital that businesses got back then. And since there's so many people in the room, you will recognize names like Moody Nolan and Smoot and all those folks who came along. So my challenge or question for us in this audience, because we have so many prominent lawyers who run very successful businesses and finance people, in my opinion, what's missing is taking everything you said, because it was wonderful. But what we don't have is the marriage between the legislative body, who can enact that legislation at the state or federal level. Now, I don't want to get in trouble with my colleagues, because they do a great job, but they're not business people and lawyers. So what happened before, you had business people and lawyers who were more politicians than lawyers, and then got with the civil rights activists and then the educated folks like you all, and formed a partnership. So what we need to see is finding lawyers who will come and advocate with the business folks, and then and we need to identify those strong federal, and we have a lot of CBC members who are lawyers, who would come in and then challenge the state folks to institute or reinstitute, and I'm going to use Phil's language, Shotwell, who ran those programs forever. They buried them. But it's our fault. Because what you're telling us to do and the new technology and the things that you're saying, Michael, you all go away, and we have a failed leadership in some ways. And that just doesn't mean us as elected officials. We have a failed leadership of the people you just said, the business people, the account, all the things you're telling these under 5 and 5-year employees, people in the business to go get. We need to have those successful folks come back and sit and stand with us when we go to the state house or the federal. So I needed to say that when you said 584.